Good evening.
Welcome back to another Moments in the Rail Industry video for August of 2024. This video is a bit different. All past videos used to have every single piece of information ordered by date. This video is no longer going to have that by date, and all preceding videos as well. They're all just gonna come up, and I'm gonna try my best to add the dates somewhere in the photo, but there's a chance there might not be, or the date is unknown and it's not possible to have the date. Anyways, without further ado, let's proceed. We start this video off with more progress from VHA. They have made progress on the F unit, and it's looking great from the looks of it. Next is Amtrak took down a very decently popular Roblox game once owned by the formerly known Surfliner Studios. This one action by Amtrak actually sparked a whole domino effect where games such as Row Scale Sandbox actually changed their Amtrak logos they had in the game to something else. This is of course to avoid copyright. I'm not sure why Amtrak suddenly is protecting their IP, but yeah, it's a very interesting decision to behold. CP7013's number boards went missing while traveling through Alberta. This is the same unit that was with 2816 on its Mexico tour, and surprisingly, it made it without its number boards being stolen. So it's confusing as how the number boards were stolen after. No place has been identified as to where the number boards were stolen off of, and the person of course was not identified either, so we have no clue. Caltrain's EMUs officially began revenue service. This is extremely monumental because I'm not exactly sure, but this is possibly the first EMU train, or just EMUs in general, to operate in the western half of the United States. Props to Caltrain. CPKC officially has a Jeep in the new CPKC paint scheme. Honestly, aside from the CPKC lettering and the addition of yellow and black, it doesn't look that far off from the original CP paint scheme. Norfolk Southern's Triple Crown Road Railer is now a piece of history. The last train ran on August 25th. Sad to see this very iconic train suddenly become a piece of history. Another CSX Heritage unit was revealed. I don't know, for me this time the cab is throwing me off and throwing pretty much the entire paint scheme off. Oh well, we already know this was gonna happen. Amtrak Midwest Siemens Chargers are officially getting a nose job. That sounds wrong. They are getting the new ALC type nose. Well, this means that the ALC-42 is no longer unique to itself and the nose type, as the Midwest Chargers are still classified as SC-44s. Go-To-14 officially ran in revenue service. While technically it's not its first time running in revenue service, it's the first time it ran for more than half a day, and as far as I know, it's actually still in service as of the making of this video, which is surprising because it doesn't seem like Go Transit is really paying attention to their old cab cars. Well, I should say old refurbished cab cars, because we still have old cab cars that haven't been refurbished. The strikeout, as I somehow seem to like to call it now, took place on August 22nd. CN's lockout lasted only 18 hours, and CPKC's strike lasted a couple days. The government intervened in the end of this, and it is rather unconstitutional of what they did. I need a whole separate video to explain why. Amtrak Cascades is officially getting their Venture cars. Spotted at the Sacramento facility, the Venture cars are pretty much ready and are eventually going to be delivered. This is, well, monumental for the Amtrak Cascades route, as they haven't really been in good shape in terms of their fleet. A lot of the times they have been using Horizon coaches, but finally they're officially getting new rolling stock. That's great. What looks to be here is a Herzog set on fire, or it's an intermodal train that's on fire, on what looks to be Norfolk Southern territory. How can I tell? Look at those fat signals. I don't know why I kept that in the script. The Surfliner for the second half of August has been plagued with issues, but also surprises at the same time. Here we have NPCUs, Dash 8s, Comet cars from Northern California, and more. though it came at the cost of the equipment that the Surfliner actually has breaking down, such as the chargers or the cab cars, and potentially even the coaches that they have. 5008 Creations actually made a video recently on this topic, so I'm not really going to indulge into it because it would just be regurgitating information. And he's pretty much more advanced in SoCal stuff than I am, even though I seem advanced in SoCal stuff to people. I don't know, man. More finalized EMD rebuilds are starting to pop up, with this image having 4. Well, they're finally coming in en masse. It seems just like the AC44C6Ms that pretty much everyone doesn't like. Another G&W Railroad got the Veterans Unit treatment. This time it's on a Canadian cab locomotive. Cool. The Keep One Railway officially put their 2 brand new pieces of rolling stock together, and oh, come on. The gray is not lined up with each other. Oh, come on, they messed up. They were so close to greatness. Anyway, well, seems like we're about to have some new mashup of rolling stock. And last on my list is Wobtech released a poster, but there's something intriguing. In the far right corner, at least top right corner, there's a CPKC GEVO. I'm not sure if it's a just regular GEVO or ES44AC is what they call it, or it's an ET44AC. It's one of the two. But either way, well, the paint scheme is really starting to come up en masse. Well, that pretty much does it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the first day of the next month, which is October 1st. Anyways, have a nice day.